Magandang araw! Sama-sama tayong matuto sa Teacher Sal Learning Resource Channel.
Revised K-12 Curriculum Math 3, Quarter 2, Week 8. Our topic is all about number and algebra. For day 1, solving problems involving subtraction where both numbers are less than 10,000, including problems involving money. Our lesson purpose to solve problems involving subtraction where both numbers are less than 10,000, including problems involving money. Let's be familiarized with these terms: subtract, minus, minuend, subtrahend, difference, smallest, value, highest value, thousands, hundreds, add, digits, and regroup. Let's read problem 1. Aling Maria spent 1,670 pesos on school supplies for her store. If she sold all of them for 2,095 pesos, how much did she earn? Who owns the store? Aling Maria owns the store. How much did she spend on buying school supplies for her store? She spent 1,670 pesos to buy the school supplies. How much were her total sales? Her total sales were 2,095 pesos. What are we asked to find out? We are asked to determine how much Aling Maria earned after selling all the school supplies. How can we solve the problem? We can solve the problem by subtracting her expenses from her total sales. What number sentence are we going to use? 2,095 pesos minus 1,670 pesos equals N. Work in pairs to solve the number sentence using your show me boards. Here is the expected answer. Aling Maria earned 425 pesos. To check the correctness of the answer, we can apply the inverse relationship between addition and subtraction. If we add the subtrahend and difference, we should get the minuend. For problem 2, Mang Dado spent 2,018 pesos on his snack stand. After selling all his snacks for 2,433 pesos, he thinks he earned less than 400 pesos. Is Mang Dado correct? Explain your answer. Who owns the snack stand? Mang Dado owns the snack stand. How much did he spend on his snack stand? He spent 2,018 pesos. How much were his total sales? His total sales were 2,433 pesos. What are we asked to find out? We are asked to determine if Mang Dodo is correct in saying that he earned less than 400 pesos. How can we solve the problem? We can solve the problem by subtracting his expenses from his total sales. What number sentence are we going to use? 2,433 pesos minus 2,018 equals N. Work with your same partner to solve the number sentence using your show me boards. Take enough time to find the answer carefully. Raise your boards once you're done to show your answers. One pair will be chosen to explain how they solved the problem in front of the class. Here is the expected answer. The answer is 415 pesos. To check the correctness of the answer, the minuend is 2,433. Mang Dodo earned 415 pesos. He is not correct in saying that he earned less than 400 pesos because 415 pesos is greater than 400 pesos. Let's have activity sheet 1, solving problems involving subtraction. Solve the following problems. Show your solution and final answer. Mela collected 2,790 cans of sardines. She donated 1,575 to fire victims. How many cans of sardines does she have left? Number 2. Mang Jose harvested 3,855 mangoes. He was able to sell 2,968. How many mangoes were left unsold? Here are the expected answers. Mela has 1,215 cans of sardines left. For number 2, there were 917 mangoes unsold. How do we solve problems involving subtraction of numbers? Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem. Solve the problem. Check the correctness of the answer. Solve the following problem. Show your solution and final answer. Alma has savings of 2,578 pesos. She bought a school bag worth 1,500 pesos. How much money does she have left? Leo has 1,530 pencils. He gave 1,225 pencils to out-of-school children. How many pencils does he have left? Here are the expected answers. For number 1, she has 1,078 pesos left. Number 2, he has 305 pencils left. For day 2, estimating the difference of two numbers of up to 4 digits. Here are the rules in rounding numbers. Identify the place value to which you are rounding. Look at the digit immediately to the right of the rounding place. If it is less than 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, round down by keeping the digit in the rounding place the same and changing all digits to its right to 0. If it is 5 or greater, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, round up by adding 1 to the digit in the rounding place and changing all digits to its right to 0. Example, 5,472. For the nearest tens, it will become 5,470. Nearest hundreds, 5,500. Nearest thousands, 5,000. Example 2, 6,548. Nearest tens, 6,550. Nearest hundreds, 6,500. Nearest thousands, 7,000. Our lesson purpose is to estimate the difference of two numbers of up to 4 digits. Let's be familiarized with these terms: subtract, minus, minuend, subtrahend, difference, estimate, rounding. For problem 1, a total of 1,578 mathematics books were delivered to a district office. Of this, 1,254 books were distributed to 3 central schools. Estimate how many books are left in the district office. What was delivered to the district office? Mathematics books were delivered to the district office. How many mathematics books were delivered? A total of 1,578 mathematics books were delivered to the district office. What did the office do with the books? It distributed 1,254 books to 3 central schools. What are we asked to find out? We are asked to estimate the number of books left in the district office. What do we mean by estimate? To estimate means to determine a reasonable value that is close enough to the actual value. One strategy for estimation is rounding numbers. How can we solve the problem? We can solve the problem by rounding the number of books distributed to the 3 central schools and the total number of mathematics books delivered. Then, we subtract the numbers to get the estimated number of books left. What number sentence are we going to use? 1,578 minus 1,254 equals n. Let us determine the answer to the problem together. We need to write the minuend and subtrahend vertically. What should we remember when doing this? We must align the digits according to their place value. Write the numbers on the board. Now let us round the numbers to the nearest tens. If we round the minuend to the nearest tens, what would it be? It would be 1,580 because the digit in the ones place is 8, which is greater than 5. So we add 1 to the digit in the tens place and change the ones digit to 0. Be reminded with the rule. When the digit to the right of the place you are rounding to is 5 or greater, you increase the rounding digit by 1 and change all digits to its right to 0. If you round the subtrahend to the nearest tens, what would it be? It would be 1,250 because the digit in the ones place is 4, which is less than 5. So the digit in the tens place stays the same, and the ones digit is changed to 0. Write the rounded numbers next to each number. Where do we start subtracting? We start subtracting from the ones place and moved to the left. Therefore, there are about 330 mathematics books left in the district office. Why do we use the word about? We use the word about because 330 is an estimate, not the exact number. What is the actual number of mathematics books left in the district office? Work with your partner to find the actual difference using your show me boards. Raise your boards when you're done so the teacher can check your answers. Be ready to share and explain your solution to the class. Here is the expected answer. It is 324 books. How close is the estimated value of 330 to the actual value of 324? The estimated value of 330 is close enough to the actual value of 324. The difference between them is only 6. Think about this. What if situation? What if we round the minuend and the subtrahend to the given place values? Find out how the answer might change after rounding. Nearest hundreds, nearest thousands. How close will the estimated values be to the actual value? Here are the expected answers for nearest hundreds. How close is the estimated value of 300 to the actual value of 324? The estimated value of 300 is quite close to the actual value of 324. The difference between them is only 24. How close is the estimated value of 1000 to the actual value of 324? The estimated value of 1000 is not close to the actual value of 324. The difference between them is 676, which is quite large. Look closely at the three estimated difference, 330, 300, and 1000. Think about how these numbers compare to one another. Which of the three estimated differences is closest to the actual difference? It is 330, since the difference between 330 and 324 is the least. Which one is the easiest to calculate? It is 1000, because we only need to subtract the digits in the thousands place. Although the estimates are different, both 330 and 300 are reasonable estimates of the actual difference of 324. Both estimates are close enough to the actual difference. The accuracy of an estimate depends on the place value used for rounding. Rounding to the nearest tens often gives a closer estimate of the actual value, but it can be more challenging to compute, especially with large numbers. On the other hand, rounding to the nearest hundreds or thousands makes the computation easier, but the result may be less accurate. For Activity Sheet 2, Estimating the Difference. Find the actual difference and estimate the difference by rounding to the indicated place values. Show your solution and final answer. Problem: 4,539 minus 1,603 equals n. For number 1, you write the solution for actual difference, and for number 2, the solution for estimate the difference to the nearest tens. Number 3, nearest hundreds. Number 4, nearest thousands. Here are the expected answers. Number 3 and 4. How do we estimate the difference of two numbers by rounding? Identify the place value to which you are rounding. Look at the digit immediately to the right of the rounding place. If it is less than 5, round down by keeping the digit in the rounding place the same and changing all digits to its right to 0. If it is 5 or greater, round up by adding 1 to the digit in the rounding place and changing all digits to its right to 0. Subtract the digits starting from the ones place and moving to the left. Regroup when necessary. Read the given situation carefully. Elsa and Ando were asked to estimate the difference of 4,053 minus 1,921. They gave different answers. Elsa rounded the numbers to the nearest tens. What difference did she get? Show how she got her answer. and rounded the numbers to the nearest thousands. What difference did he get? Show how he got his answer. What is the actual difference? Show how close each estimate is to the actual value. Who gave a closer estimate to the actual value? Elsa or Ando? Here are the expected answers. Elsa's estimate is closer to the actual value than Ando's. For day 3, performing addition and subtraction of 3 to 4 numbers of up to 2 digits, observing correct order of operations. Find the sum or difference using your show me boards. 5 plus 9. You're right, the answer is 14. 7 plus 6. 13. 8 plus 4. 12. 3 plus 9. 12. 9 minus 3. 6. 8 minus 4. 4. 7 minus 2. 5. 6 minus 5. 1. To perform addition and subtraction of 3 to 4 numbers of up to 2 digits, observing correct order of operations. Be familiarized with these terms: add, subtract, order of operations. In the exercises you just answered, you were either asked to add or subtract two numbers, such as 5 plus 9 or 9 minus 3. What if there are more than two numbers and more than one operation? How can we find the correct answer? For today's lesson, we will learn how to add and subtract 3 to 4 numbers with up to 2 digits. We will also learn how to follow the correct order of operations to solve them properly. For the problem 1, 6 plus 1 minus 2. Share your observations about the given number expression. Some possible observations. There are two operations, addition and subtraction. The expression includes 3 numbers. Each number in the expression is a 1-digit number. To be able to solve expressions with 3 or more numbers involving addition and subtraction, we follow a specific rule. This is the rule. When a problem has only addition and subtraction, we solve the operations in the order they appear, from left to right. For problem 1, 6 plus 1 minus 2. Perform the first operation from left to right. That is 6 plus 1 equals 7. Use the result from step 1 in the next operation. 7 minus 2 equals 5. The final answer is 5. Therefore, 6 plus 1 minus 2 equals 5. What happens if we perform subtraction before addition? Will we get the same answer? If we perform subtraction first, we have minus 6 plus, close and open parenthesis, 1 minus 2. But since 2 is larger than 1, we cannot subtract them since we are dealing with whole numbers. The set of whole numbers does not include negative numbers. So, 1 minus 2 is equal to negative 1. Is not allowed when working within the set of whole numbers. Here are some guide questions. What operations do you see in the number expression? Which operation should we do first? Why? What number do we use in the next step? Are we following the correct order of operations? What is our final answer? For problem 2, 7 minus 4 minus 2 plus 5. Here is the correct answer. Perform the first operation from left to right. 7 minus 4 equals 3. Use the result from step 1 in the next operation. 3 minus 2 equals 1. Use the result from the step 2 in the next operation. 1 plus 5 equals 6. The final answer is 6. Problem 3. 17 minus 4 plus 12 minus 5. Perform the first operation from left to right. 17 minus 4 equals 13. 13 plus 12 equals 25. 25 minus 5 equals 20. So the final answer is 20. Problem 4. 20 plus 15 minus 12 plus 5. 20 plus 15 equals 35. 35 minus 12 equals 23. 23 plus 5 equals 28. So the final answer is 28. Work with your partner to solve the given number expressions using your show me boards. Focus on one number expression at a time. Before you begin, recall the rule you need to follow. Make sure you understand it before solving the next activity. When a problem has only addition and subtraction, we solve the operations in the order they appear, from left to right. Examples: 9 minus 2 plus 4. 9 minus 2 plus 4 equals, close and open parenthesis, 9 minus 2 plus 4 equals 7 plus 4 equals 11. For number 2, equals 24. How do we solve number expressions involving addition and subtraction of 3 to 4 numbers? When a problem has only addition and subtraction, we solve the operations in the order they appear, from left to right. For your formative assessment, solve the following numbered expressions. Show your solution and final answer. Number 1, 9 plus 7 minus 10. Number 2, 28 minus 8 plus 13. Number 3, 45 plus 14 minus 11. Number 4, 27 minus 5 minus 6 plus 9. Number 5, 89 plus 10 minus 46 minus 15. Here are the expected answers. For day 4, solving problems involving addition and subtraction with 3 to 4 numbers of up to 2 digits, including problems involving money. Be reminded with the rule. When a problem has only addition and subtraction, we solve the operations in the order they appear, from left to right. Our lesson purpose is to solve problems involving addition and subtraction with 3 to 4 numbers of up to 2 digits, including problems involving money. Be familiarized with these terms: add, subtract, order of operations. Let's have problem 1. Rene's father gave him 30 pesos, while his mother gave him 20 pesos. He used the money to buy notebooks that cost 39 pesos. How much money is left with Rene after buying the notebooks? Who gave Rene money? Rene's father and mother gave him money. How much did his father give him? His father gave him 30 pesos. How much did his mother give him? His mother gave him 20 pesos. What did Rene do with the money given to him? He used it to buy notebooks. How much did he spend for the notebooks? He spent 39 pesos for the notebooks. What are we asked to find out? We are asked to determine how much money was left with Rene after buying the notebooks. How can we solve the problem? We can solve the problem by subtracting the amount Rene spent on the notebooks from the total amount of money he received. What number expression can we use? 30 pesos plus 20 pesos minus 39 pesos equals n. Work in pairs to solve the number expression using your show me boards. Here is the expected answer. The amount of money left is 11 pesos. For problem 2, Elena has 50 apples in her fruit stand. She sold 45 of them. Later, her father gave her 75 more apples to sell. How many apples does Elena have now to sell? The expected answer is 80. Therefore, Elena now has 80 apples to sell. For problem 3, Alice has 75 pesos from her savings. Since that was not enough to buy her art supplies, her mother gave her 90 pesos. Alice first bought a box of colored pencils for 85 pesos, then an art notebook for 60 pesos. How much money does Alice have left after buying the art supplies? The expected answer is 20 pesos. Therefore, the amount of money left is 20 pesos. How do we solve problems? Read and understand the problem. Know what is asked. Identify the given information. Find out what numbers and details are given in the problem. Make a number sentence that represents the problem. Solve the problem. How do we solve number expressions involving addition and subtraction of 3 to 4 numbers? When a problem has only addition and subtraction, we solve the operations in the order they appear, from left to right. Solve the following problem. Show your solution and final answer. There were 55 Boy Scouts and 43 Girl Scouts inside a classroom. 29 of the Scouts were called to help in the school canteen. Another 28 Scouts were called to help in the school library. How many Scouts were left in the classroom? You write the number expression, the solution, and your final answer. Here are the expected answers. There were 41 Scouts left inside the classroom.